We are on Bloomberg's channel this weekend. They reached out to Jared back in May. Out of 30 other log home companies, they ended up picking us. We got the word in June, and celebrating like we always do, we went to McDonald's for a sundae. Are you going to talk about what we're celebrating?
What we're celebrating?
By getting a sundae. It's a win. We're celebrating a win.
We are celebrating that we got selected to be on World's Greatest TV.
Hi, welcome to McDonald's. We'll be using our bowl block today.
Yeah, it's...
Got 2 fun Sundays and a large fry?
Yep. Thank you.
Yep, good night.
You too.
I thought we were going to share one.
Well, you only for 29 cents.
He was having doubts that his little company was outstanding enough to be on World's Greatest TV.
And you learned this from old technology, not...
So I actually learned it from reading a book by a guy who is a genius in his field, in this field.
How did you... have you always been interested in log cabins?
No.
Well, how did that come about?
It's kind of funny because a lot of people say you're really passionate about these, and I'm like, well, to start out, I have become more passionate, as I learn about them and I do more with them. But I actually started while I was doing this handyman type stuff. This guy that did finishing
Vibrated on me.
So this one actually has, I think, 9 windows in it, plus the upstairs windows. So you want your logs to be in contrast. You don't want them to just blend together. And that's one thing that windows do, is they'll brighten it up. And you can see how light the wood is. So if you do a light finish or even just leave it bare, and you get that natural light on it, it really glows. Wood really glows when you get natural light on it. So that's what I always encourage people to do. The other thing I like to do is use drywall inside, on your inside walls. So leave like the outside walls will still be wood on the inside, but on your interior walls, like your dividing walls between bedroom, bathroom, etc., do drywall with colors. Because once again, it throws into contrast. A lot of people go with all wood, they want wood paneling, but then it just starts to blend together and you lose your distinctive log look because it's all wood.
Plus, I need places for my paintings.
Exactly. But I want to start bringing in, like one of my ideas is a staircase built with carbon fiber, which is like well, it's like for that right there.
Oh. This would weigh like
Yeah.
30 pounds, but carbon fiber only weighs like...
Yeah, it's super
They put it
stout.
on cars too.
But it contrasts the modern with the traditional, which is another thing, because most people think log cabin has to be old, has to be rustic.
Yeah.
Like, no, this is a house that's very viable in today's world. It doesn't have to be an old rustic cabin. It can be, they're very energy efficient. They can be very modern, and you can bring them into the 21st century very easily. And so using composite materials is one of my ideas. So
I like that. What about fireplaces?
you can do fireplaces. They're pretty common. They are expensive, and they can be complicated because you have this huge mountain of stone. And then with the settling, we have to use certain systems to accommodate the settling. Yeah, they're very... Most people opt for, if they do any kind of wood heat, they'll do a wood stove because of how much simpler it is. And that's another modern thing you can do, is there's some really cool modern wood burning stoves that you can do with like the hoods and things. But fireplaces are definitely still an option that people, in fact, this house is gonna have a fireplace in it.
I'm gonna stop us for a second.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you guys a little bit closer because I got both your faces. You guys interacting together.
I know, we're like, come look at the blueprint.
Even though what gets aired on Saturday, February 8th, the day of filming was an all-day event.
Hey, Chad.
That one needs rolled in a rough notch. I scribed it on that end, yeah.
Oh. You wanna get like a shot of the detail notch work before we turn it over? I don't know.
I did go through it when it was rubbing it.
Okay.
Is that enough, or do you want me to go now and do it?
Actually, if we get about that far,
Maybe just go ahead and do both. Chad!
Back when I first met Jared, I don't think he had any idea that he would be building log homes. He kind of just fell into it. I'll let him tell that story sometime. But as you will see on the short clip that is going out February 8th at noon Mountain Time, he is very passionate about what he does. And here he is, getting on World's Greatest TV.